Alright, can you see me? Yay! Alright, so a week or so ago I was in a car accident, so I'm sorry if you see any bruises or anything, because they are definitely on me. I have had kind of a rough go, but I'm fine. It was not that bad, but I was hospitalized just to make sure that I hadn't broken anything, because I had a lot of pain in my neck and back. But anyway, I am doing better now, and have a lot of seatbelt bruises and stuff, but they will go away eventually, just like they did before. And I'm just really glad that it wasn't worse. Anyway, I have this cute little markiplier. He's my favorite game YouTuber, especially FNAF. I love FNAF and his playing of it. He's so funny. So I bought this little markiplier vinyl figure, I think he is. I saw him post it when he was at one point about a year or so ago, maybe, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. But I, of course, couldn't afford it, so it was out of my reach for a while. Here he is. He's kind of cute. Very charismatic, just like the actual one is. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go toss this stuff in the recycle bin. Okay. Thanks for letting me do that. He is the yootooz markiplier. Come on. And my biggest issue with yootooz is that they don't goldify their stuff. So his crown, throne, alright, gold, which kind of bothers me a little bit. Oh, he's so cute. Isn't he adorable? There's a lot of detail in the throne and stuff, actually. Dang it. But for whatever reason, yootooz doesn't ever do gold accents when they're yellow or silver or anything, because there's a lot of endoskeletons that they do and stuff for Five Nights at Freddy's that never have silver on their endos, which is kind of annoying, especially if it's just the endo. I feel like it looks kind of weird if it's only gray instead of silver. And I also kind of feel the same about Mark's crown and throne. He's cute though. I like him. Although I don't think Mark has his glasses anymore, but it's still very iconic to see him wearing them, so I guess they can stay. Trying to figure out what brush I should use. I guess not that one. I'll be back. I also need to grab water. Because mine dried out again. It's been a while since I've been in here working on any arty stuff. turn back on that light. All right. Have everything now. All right. The lack of shiny gold is something that bothers me with the Descendants dolls too. Ben's crown is supposed to be, gold, and it is really, really cheap looking plastic, and I don't understand why, because it's not like Disney can't afford to do something that looks better. I mean, a lot of their, like, Disney princess tiaras tend to look better than his crown did. He's supposed to be a king, But I feel like they just didn't really do as much as they should have with it, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is, I guess. It really does look like plastic crap, though. And not just in his dolls, but also in the movie. Which is, pretty high budget movie from Disney. I mean, I don't specifically know that, but certainly they had better ideas, or better items to include than he ended up getting for his crown. Which is unfortunate, because no one really needs that. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Also, the yootooz nightmares look really weird. And the withereds, since they haven't got silver in their endos either, it's kind of obvious that there's no guilting on them. And it just kind of looks awkward. You have this whole Bonnie mask that's not there with the withered. And there's no silver, just gray. Kind of looks wrong, I guess. And same with the nightmares, since they also have kind of obvious endos. Just looks weird, you know. Weird. I didn't even realize he has a yellow markiplier mustache thing on his center of his jacket too, but I'll probably need to use a smaller paintbrush for it, because I don't think I can really get it with the pretty big brush I'm using currently. guys watched Wednesday season 2. I liked it a lot, especially the dance number at the end, which apparently means that I at least like a little tiny bit of Lady Gaga's music, although I'm still not a fan of pop by any far stretch of the imagination, but I like that song, Dancing Into the Living Dead. It's a good one. It's a tiny bit of an earworm, as, you know, most pop songs are. But that's because I'm not a fan of pop in general. We also started I think it's the 5th season of Only Murders in the Building, which is a terrific show. And Lucky 13 is liking it a lot too. Which, you know, he should, because it's awesome. Oh, so every time I use my little ring light thing, I always turn it up to the max because I feel like it's easier for me to see. Not that I have any issues with my eyes, but it just puts a bit of extra light on stuff. Just let me know if you think it's distracting or annoying or anything, and I'll crank it back a little bit. But I appreciate having it at the max because it's kind of easier to see. But since Five Nights at Freddy's is one of my obsessions, I love watching Markiplier play it. He's so funny. He just makes me laugh all the time. So I knew as soon as he released this that I needed it in my life. Sorry if my sniffling is making you nuts. I also have allergy problems and they don't like to go away and leave me alone, unfortunately, because I would love that. It'd be great if they would just leave me the F alone so I didn't have to worry about it anymore. They won't do that because, you know, they're not nice. Isn't he cute? Yeah. Sorry, you couldn't really see him. There we go. Kinda. There. Isn't he adorable? Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Markiplier. He's awesome. I bought him also for decor. Oops, you probably can't see who it is. It's Bowser. Wahahaha. So when we play Mario Kart, my favorite iterate or character to play has always been Bowser. The dry Bowser, I think he's called, but I call him Lava Bowser. So I wanted to paint some bones onto this Bowser. But I think I need to finish painting him black first, so I'm probably going to do that. Oops, wrong one.